The text message hit Aja Wilson's phone like a freight train. Caitlin Clark just got her invitation to Team USA's December training camp. The same camp Wilson expected to dominate. The same camp that determines who makes the 2026 World Cup roster and the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. While Clark prepares to step onto basketball's biggest stage under Sue Bird's leadership, Wilson finds herself watching from the sidelines. This isn't just about one camp invitation. This is about Wilson watching Clark cement her status as the most powerful figure in women's basketball, while her own months-long campaign of jealousy may have cost her everything. Many of you have been saying this for weeks. You noticed something was off when Wilson started that desperate "I have a shoe to" campaign right after Clark's massive Nike deal. You saw the pattern when Wilson couldn't let a single Clark achievement pass without making it about herself. You were onto something, because what looked like petty jealousy might have actually influenced Team USA's decision to build their future around Clark instead of Wilson. If you believe the story behind the story matters, smash that like button. It tells us we're on the right track. Let's filter out the noise and examine what actually happened here. Sue Bird runs Team USA's women's basketball program as managing director. She handpicked every player invited to this December training camp at Duke University. These 3 intense days determine everything. Bird evaluates every move, every play, every leadership moment. The players who impress her earn their pathway to international stardom, the ones who don't get left behind. And Wilson's name didn't make the list. Clark walks into Duke alongside basketball's most exciting young generation. Paige Bueckers gets her first senior camp invitation. Juju Watkins makes her debut. Angel Reese joins the mix. Cameron Brink and Aliyah Boston round out this new wave of talent. All these rising stars are making their senior national team camp debuts together. This group represents the future of women's basketball on the global stage, and Clark stands at the center of it all. Head coach Kara Lawson leads the camp with WNBA coaches Nate Tibbetts, Natalie Nakes, and Stephanie White running the court sessions. These coaches know talent when they see it. They watched Clark dominate as a rookie and continue her excellence in year 2. Now they get to see her compete against the best players in the world for 3 straight days. Clark's Fever teammate Aliyah Boston will be there too. The chemistry they built in Indiana could translate perfectly to international competition. Boston's defensive presence and Clark's offensive genius created magic during the WNBA season. Team USA coaches want to see if that partnership works on the world stage. The invitation sends a crystal-clear message about Clark's value to Team USA. Her WNBA performance proved she can handle pressure. Her leadership qualities emerged during Indiana's playoff push. Her global appeal makes her perfect for international competition. Sue Bird and Team USA see Clark as more than just a talented player. They see her as the face of their program for the next decade. But here's where connecting the dots reveals something fascinating. Wilson's absence from this camp speaks volumes about where Team USA sees the future of women's basketball. Veterans like Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum got invitations because they bring championship experience and proven international success. Yet Wilson, despite her individual accolades and WNBA championships, didn't receive that call. The generational shift in American basketball has officially begun, and the architect of that shift chose Clark over Wilson. Reading between the lines, Wilson's reaction to seeing Clark get this invitation tells you everything about where her head has been for months. The jealousy didn't start with this camp announcement. Wilson has been watching Clark's rise with growing frustration, and each new achievement Clark earned triggered another round of responses from the Las Vegas star that revealed more about Wilson's insecurities than Clark's success. The timeline exposes the pattern. When Clark landed one of the biggest endorsement contracts in women's sports history with Nike, basketball fans celebrated. Wilson couldn't stay quiet. She launched her "I Have a Shoe To" campaign across social media. posting photos of her own Nike sneakers with captions that screamed desperation. She wanted everyone to know she also had endorsement deals. The campaign backfired completely. Fans saw right through Wilson's attempts to steal Clark's spotlight during one of the biggest moments in women's basketball endorsement history. Wilson doubled down with weeks of cryptic social media posts. "What is delayed is not denied" became her go-to phrase. She posted it repeatedly while Clark's branded merchandise flew off store shelves. Wilson's delayed Nike campaigns looked weak compared to Clark's immediate cultural impact. Every post Wilson made about patience and timing only highlighted how Clark's success happened instantly, while Wilson waited for recognition that never came. Then Time magazine's Athlete of the Year award pushed Wilson over the edge. Clark became the first women's basketball player ever to win this prestigious honor. The award recognized Clark's incredible impact on sports culture and her ability to bring new fans to basketball. Wilson couldn't hide her frustration anymore. Her social media activity ramped up immediately after the announcement. She liked posts questioning Clark's qualifications. She shared content suggesting other athletes deserved the recognition more. The reaction revealed everything about how Wilson processes Clark's success. Wilson even tried attacking Clark's financial success directly during interviews. She claimed she earns the same speaking fees as Clark. Wilson wanted people to believe their market value was equal. The statement revealed Wilson's deep insecurity about Clark's growing influence. Nobody believed Wilson commanded the same appearance fees as the most sought-after athlete in women's sports. The claim made Wilson look desperate and out of touch with reality. Every Clark milestone brought another Wilson response. Clark's rookie season records triggered Wilson's passive-aggressive interviews about veteran respect. Clark's playoff success led to Wilson's posts about championship experience. Clark's crossover appeal into golf and entertainment prompted Wilson's complaints about media attention. Wilson developed a clear pattern. She couldn't let Clark enjoy any moment without making it about her own achievements. Now here's where this gets really interesting, and I want to hear your take on this. Drop a comment below about whether you think Wilson's behavior influenced Team USA's decision, because the contrast between how these two athletes handle success couldn't be more obvious, and organizations like Team USA absolutely notice these things. Let's look at the market reality that Wilson can't escape. Clark's signature shoes and apparel generated immediate buzz across social media platforms. Fans lined up to buy Clark-branded merchandise within hours of product launches. The demand crashed several retail websites during initial sales periods. Wilson's Nike products sit on shelves while Clark's items sell out instantly. The market has spoken clearly about which athlete drives consumer behavior, and Team USA is building an international program that needs global appeal. Clark's influence extends far beyond basketball courts in ways Wilson has never achieved. The LPGA Tour embraced her as a golf ambassador after videos of her playing went viral. Professional golfers invite Clark to play in celebrity tournaments. Golf brands want to sponsor her equipment and appearances. She brings basketball fans into golf venues and attracts new audiences to both sports. Wilson has never generated this type of crossover appeal in any other sport or entertainment category. Forbes included Clark in their prestigious 30 Under 30 list for her business impact across multiple industries. The recognition highlights Clark's ability to influence markets, drive sales, and create new revenue streams. She appears on business podcasts and speaks at corporate events about brand building and audience engagement. Major companies study Clark's marketing success as a case study for athlete endorsements. Wilson has never received this level of business world recognition, despite her longer professional career. Clark's games consistently broke viewership records throughout her rookie season. Television networks scheduled programming around her appearances. Streaming platforms saw massive spikes in subscribers during Clark's playoff games. Arena attendance doubled when Clark's team played on the road. Local businesses near visiting arenas reported increased foot traffic and sales on game days. Wilson's games generate solid ratings, but never create this type of economic impact for broadcasters and venues. But here's what really separates these two athletes. Clark's approach to success resonates with fans in ways that ego-driven athletes never achieve. Clark credits teammates after victories and takes responsibility during losses. She signs autographs for kids after every game. Her social media focuses on team achievements rather than individual accolades. Fans see authenticity in Clark's interactions that feels genuine rather than calculated. Wilson's social media presence centers on personal accomplishments and individual recognition. Major brands actively pursue partnerships with Clark because she represents the future of women's sports marketing. Her demographic appeal spans age groups, gender lines, and geographic regions. Corporate sponsors see Clark as their gateway to younger consumers and underserved markets. She can sell products to basketball fans, golf enthusiasts, and casual sports viewers simultaneously. Wilson's brand partnerships remain limited to traditional basketball audiences and demographics. We're getting into speculation territory, but sources suggest Team USA values more than just on-court performance when building their roster. They need athletes who can represent American basketball to global audiences. They need players who can handle media pressure and international spotlight without making everything about themselves. They need leaders who elevate their teammates rather than demanding constant individual recognition. Reading between the lines of who got invited and who didn't, those qualities seem to matter significantly. Wilson's delayed Nike campaigns and limited brand presence exposed the growing gap between their commercial appeal. While Clark launches new products monthly, Wilson struggles to maintain consistent marketing momentum. Her social media engagement rates pale in comparison to Clark's organic reach and interaction levels. Corporate partners invest marketing budgets in Clark's content, while Wilson's promotional posts receive minimal support. Clark's global influence makes her the perfect choice for Team USA's international marketing strategy. Her presence attracts worldwide attention to American basketball programs. International broadcasters pay premium rates for games featuring Clark. Global sponsors want association with Team USA, specifically because Clark participates. Wilson's absence from Team USA reflects her declining relevance in a sport that Clark now defines completely. The December training camp launches Clark toward the most exciting international basketball competitions in decades. The 2026 World Cup gives her the perfect stage to showcase her talents against the best players from every continent. Clark will lead a young dynamic Team USA roster filled with players who grew up watching her college dominance. These teammates understand her playing style and leadership approach. They know how to complement her court vision and scoring ability. Aaliyah Boston's inclusion creates unstoppable chemistry for future national teams. Their partnership in Indiana proved they can dominate together at the professional level. Boston's defensive presence allows Clark to take more offensive risks. Clark's passing ability gets Boston easy scoring opportunities near the basket. International opponents will struggle to contain their two-player combinations and pick-and-roll execution. The 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles represents the ultimate stage for Clark's international career. Home crowds will cheer for Clark, leading Team USA on American soil. Global television audiences will watch Clark compete in the sport's biggest tournament. The Los Angeles Olympics give Clark the platform to cement her status as women's basketball's defining superstar. She gets to represent her country during the most watched sporting event in the world. Wilson's absence from these historic moments exposes how her approach has backfired completely. While Clark prepares for international stardom, Wilson watches from home. Her ego-driven responses to Clark's success may have cost her the chance to be part of basketball's brightest future. The sport has moved forward without her. Clark now defines what elite women's basketball looks like on the global stage. Here's the bottom line that Wilson finally has to face. Clark now stands at the center of women's basketball's global future, while Wilson watches from the sidelines. Her months of responding to every Clark achievement with "I have a shoe" to campaigns and social media posts about delayed recognition have only highlighted Clark's grace under pressure and professional maturity. Clark's humble leadership style and team-first mentality have earned her what Wilson's individual achievements never could: genuine respect and global influence. If you want to see how Clark performs at this Team USA camp and what it means for the 2028 Olympics, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. We're covering every development in this story because it's defining the future of women's basketball. Hit that subscribe button right now. This is Clark's world now. Wilson and the veteran establishment are just living in it, watching the sport's future unfold without them. The invitation to Duke tells us everything we need to know about who Team USA is building around, and Wilson's name isn't on that list. So what do you think? Did Wilson's behavior influence this decision, or did Team USA simply choose the future over the past? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.